I had heard something about, like, you should do the Leviathan after Thessia, so I waited to do that, but I don't know what information it is they're talking about. There's really no fucking ammo anywhere. Impending. Do. Bang, bang, bang. Kickity kick. Don't knock, rogue. The fuck?
Are you receiving this? Commander Shepard, this is Dr. Archer. Please respond.
I hear you, Doctor.
You're
We've hit the override of Vulcan
Archer.
Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
Station. Hamley.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Oh.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note. Emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. Five will remain.
Don't remember that. Don't really feel like just wandering around here, baby. Hamburg head. Ha ha. Zooba-dooba-doo, zooba-dooba-doo, zooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-zoo.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment.
Oh,
People there are both
that's
scanning
fucking
area.
right. I
Analysis.
remember this.
Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted.
What? What the fuck? I didn't get hit. I fucking hate the hammer so much.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon.
Shoot over here, you dumb old bitch.
Warning,
Man.
we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Recommend
What?
evasive maneuvers. Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location.
I fucking this far.
Recommend evasive maneuvers.
Shoot over here, you bitch.
Warning, we are being targeted. Warning, Geth cannon is locking on our location. Shield disabled. You may now target the Geth cannon. Recommend evasive maneuvers.
You're getting in.
No further threats detected. Entry into the ship is now clear.
Get me in there. Get me in there, dude.
All enemies accounted for.
Attention visitors. This Cerberus facility
I'm a
contains
visitor.
AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy.
Oh.
It's like dead staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work in
This is my face. This is my face.
Flanagan just ran a simulation. If these cats ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to feel Flanagan.
Fucking doors on there, bitch.
Halloween was yesterday. Flanagan ran around wearing spare Geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Now I definitely hate him.
You're locking me out of doors, man. All these doors. Or
Everything's off-wire. One of our stations already infected. It keeps screaming at us. Nobody understands. The VI is closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. At least the gap are still dormant.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
oh, that's
The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. I gotta get this cool shit over here for you motherfucker. I'm so stupid. Yeah. Yeah. Shut it down. Oh, you gotta tap, tap, tap.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
Oh!
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy.
No.
Come on, let's move.
Hostile guest activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
Shoulder up, you bitch. Ow. What?
Just nothing to help.
Shit. Oh, yes.
Warning. Get neural activity increasing. Please isolate machines immediately.
Dash no good up.
Blocked hostiles. Look sharp. Oh! Making contact.
Get me out of here. Fuck this shit.
20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action required.
Man, I know you're down there.
Enemies ahead!
What?
Never saw me coming!
What the fuck? Got you in the robot spawn. You get it, you get it, you get it. Atlas Station. Complete the mission. Swoosh. Swoosh. That's the noise it makes. Yeah.
You can now reach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the
Squashel
VI
doodle
experiment. Good
doo.
luck.
Swag. 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 Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Your mama gonna hate. Peace out, bitches. Ball, 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 yo ball, ball. Gator's gonna gate.
Looks like you're in, Commander. I'm getting some troubling readings here. The VI is trying to
Whoa.
upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut.
Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been handicapped. That changed today. His autistic mind is the thing I've been looking for. He can communicate. Such a tremendous grasp of that way.
Don't you fucking beep at me.
Archer log 157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible.
What the fuck happened?
David might even enjoy it.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 5.
Level 3 access required.
Arriving at level 2.
Whoa, that's right, this was confusing as
Arriving at level 1.
what the fuck?
Arriving at level 4.
But what?
Arriving at level 7.
Oh, okay, I did it. I don't know how I did that puzzle, but it just happened. Open up, Mr. Death.
Thought I was harmless, you.
Arriving at level 6.
Oh, Gears.
Contact facility report. Is not in service. Please choose another. Smoke detected. Please extinguish all threats.
Down at the bottom. Beep. Going back to the Citadel, huh? Thank you, Pappy. I should probably take an allergy pill now that I'm thinking about it. Sneezing and sniffly. It's always fucking annoying when it happens at fucking night. Okay.
This looks interesting.
Decelerator offline.
Heavy
Serious
skin.
injury may occur.
Make my skin heavier. Fix my skin, make it heavy.
Get ready. Don't be surprised if this button summons a Reaper.
No, open the door. My brain's busted now. Oh. Stop sending people after me while I'm fucking alone, you jackass. That ain't cool, dog. That ain't cool.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Biola knows that being autistic doesn't just mean being in fetal position on the floor, right? Being able to talk robot inherently.
Says hello. Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
No shit. The robot says, what the fuck? Okay.
David, I want you to order the Geth to take a step forward. David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in
But
finding
no, it
out.
isn't.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of Geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
To quiet my brain. Trying, bud. I'm getting there. So are you going to do Thessia now? Oh shit, what are you doing instead? You're doing the Citadel first part. Oh, what part of that are you at then, home?
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Oh, the bolus one. So, before, I thought that Mark Neer only did, like, a handful of the Vorcha, but he apparently voices every single Vorcha in the game.
924 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network. No! Tell the Geths to stand down!
Oh, fuck, what?
Is within range. Attempting to establish upload link.
What? Angry Owl. I do not remember fighting the VI Corps before.
Pull the plug! Tell Vulcan Station to cut all power!
It's too late. We've lost control.
I am the fool.
Upload link.
Oh, damn it. Now.
You have to stop this!
Attempting to establish upload link.
What? there's a naked guy in there. They couldn't even, like, let him wear pants. Gotta plug something straight into it, but... Oh, Jesus.
Please, make it stop.
Why did his eyes have to be fucking forced open? And tubes shoved down his mouth? Like, they did this in the fucking most monstrous way.
I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me. It's not like I planned this. It was an accident. Seeing David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
I saw his memory. He begged you not to do this.
I was desperate. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Who gave you the right to play God?
People who are too afraid to make difficult decisions themselves. When they pray for a miracle, they're really praying for men like me to make the tough choices. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
Look at him. Your brother would never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
Cerberus will never leave him alone. Your brother will always be a lab rat.
You're a well cared for lab rat. At least he'd still be alive.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals 30.1. What I've done to David is unethical. If he dies, it's unforgivable. Let me take care of him. Please. Quiet. Please, make it stop.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David. Minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
I originally played this DLC before they put out any patches, so he was like super red. Yeah, it was really weird. I can't tell if him being more red or more just like flesh colored makes it more horrifying. Okay. Now it's Reaper ISS baby doggy.
Commander? How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread
Baby
Anything
doggy.
else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Ba, ba, ba. Oh, I already read that. Fuck off, Lucy, man. I don't condone what the project was doing, but it was getting us results, so I condone what was being done. Watashi wa Shepherd-san. You're right, I know. Cultural appropriation. Saying a word in another language. Disgusting. Downright vile. Chandrasekhar. J. Chandrasekhar? Country. Schwartz. Child. What the fuck? Why is it so big here? No more planets named after turtles yet. Hee-haw, 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 hee-haw. Moons. With the doggy. Baby doggy. What? Oh shit, now this is where I'm supposed to go. Giving you the walkthrough of the apartment. I forget that it's his. Man, you have fucking flown through Mass Effect 3 because I feel like I was just playing the Citadel DLC the other day while you were playing Mass Effect 2. The roles are reversed. Really? You're gonna do that part and then go to Thessia.
Only half our fuel remains.
Yeah. It's still fucking weird to think about the fact that, like, you can bounce around from places to Thessia, whereas it's Thessia and then the end game. Let's get this fucking IFF. Baby dogs.
What's with all the chop, Joker?
Doing my best. The wind's gusting to 500 kph. There's a second ship alongside the Reaper. It's not transmitting any IFF, but the radar paints its silhouette as Geth.
I guess we know why the science team stopped reporting in. What just happened?
The Reaper's Mass Effect fields are still active. We just passed inside their envelope. Eye of the hurricane, huh?
Wonder if the re-release of Mass Effect has gotten everybody thinking about Seth Green again. They're like, what's he up to? Gotta watch all 30 seasons of Robot Chicken now.
The airlock has been installed at the far end of the hold section. We have begun pressurization for shirt sleeves work. The crew is sketchy.
Asking for his memoirs.
A superstitious reaction to what this hold represents. The corpse of a vast ancient life form. Privately.
Yeah, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to him. It's too much. Too much standing around, and they don't play if you fucking walk away. Fuck that.
Nanotechnology noted. Dr. Chandana believes they would have decayed over the last 37 million years.
Normandy to shore party.
What just happened?
The Reaper put up kinetic barriers. I don't think we can get through from our side.
We are trapped.
Normandy's got guns. Use
Oh,
them.
that's the fucking...
Normandy lacks the necessary firepower. Reaper shields
Samantha
are
just fucking
impervious to
runs in
dreadnought
and
fire.
ignores you.
Shepard, a kinetic barrier can only be produced by a Mass Effect generator. That is true for any ship, even a Reaper. At the moment of activation, I detected a heat spike in what is likely the Rex Mass Effect core. Sending the coordinates now. Be advised, this core is also maintaining the Reaper's altitude.
So when we take the barriers down to escape, the wreck falls into the planet core.
And that means everyone dies. Yeah, I got it.
If any helmsman can pull us off this thing before it reaches crush depth, it's you. We'll make a sweep for survivors and recover what data we can. Stand by.
Aye, aye.
You
Good
gotta
hunting.
get that, deluxe bath.
This is disconcerting. Did the Geth do all this?
You're married? You never mentioned that.
Katie had anger management issues. When my brother got married, the best man tried to hit on her. She kicked him down the church steps.
What? Katie's my wife. I must have told you the story.
God, the fucking video logs.
I remember that day was the only time I saw her wear stockings.
Yeah, the kind with seams up the back. That's the one I remember too.
What the hell is this?
The video logs on the Reaper ship are so weird. Like the fucking one video where two guys are talking about how they both remember being married to the same woman. Yeah, it's like, it starts out and someone's like, wait, you're married? Like, you've never told me that before. And he's like, yeah, Katie. Starts telling a story about his wedding day. And he's like, the other guy's like, Katie? No, that's my wife. Like, I married Katie. I must have told you the story before. And he's like, no, I remember, like, that's my wife. I remember, that's the first and only time I've ever seen her wear stockings. And the other guy was like, yeah, stockings with, seams off the back. Like, I remember that night too. And they're both like, what the fuck? Who's married to Katie?
Third day with this headache. You'd think Chandana would have let me have a few hours off. Damn! What? That thing, that just gray thing, it disappeared when I looked straight at it. It came out of the damn wall, where we took off that panel.
I didn't see anything. You should lie down.
I'm telling you, this ship isn't
Switch into that dress.
We're inside it.
Calm down. Now I'm getting a headache.
I wish the dress you got from the Kasumi mission transferred over to 3 also, because that dress looks better than the fucking dress that
The shooter could be part
that
of
they have you wear. That they like normally give you, I guess. Looks less trashy. Less hookery, I guess. Oh fucked, we're fucked. Oh no. In the game or in real life? Ah, man, I know the bugs you're talking about. I hate those so fucking much.
This should come in handy.
I'll murder that bitch. No, fuck that, he's in your home. Oh, where are his friends? No, fuck that. I kill all of those as soon as I see them.
Chandana said the ship was dead. We trusted him. He was right.
What?
But even a dead god can dream.
With a paper towel around you? Or like a napkin or something?
Not some old man with magic powers. It's a force.
Squish.
Warps reality just by being there. It doesn't have to want to. It doesn't have to think about it. It just does. That's what Chandana didn't get.
Smush them all together. I mean,
The god's mind is gone, but it's still
it's your house, you're allowed to do whatever, but I do not like bugs. I don't like bugs at all.
I can feel every one of us.
It's weird. I don't know if it's the people that I have or what, but when I was on the Reaper ship in the last game and I came across all the people on spikes, I was able to like investigate those and talk about them, but I can't this time. I got Samara and Miranda with me. I wonder if you had to have someone from the first game like Garrus or Tally. I wonder. And you've got me looking around and checking everything.
We've gone 5 days without a workplace death.
He could be ancient, you don't know that. You moved into his house. You went from gentle to almighty very quickly. You may not leave.
Never heard of a Geth speaking to someone. I have never heard.
Oh, what the fuck?
That one is dead.
Get a taste for it. They got me blood. My least favorite fucking part. This fucking section. Endless waves of hosts. I'm waiting for me around the corner. Fuck off.
Enemies in front.
Oh, jeez. No.
One less to worry. That one's dead.
You fuck.
Your life is
Click. Get sushi with Joker yet? Oh yeah.
This must be it. So the Cerberus team did. Hostiles there. Killed one.
Potato.
Wait, Shepard. Cerberus would want that Geth for study.
I don't care what the
I
fuck
would support bringing
Cerberus
it.
wants
We
it
need
for.
greater understanding of them.
Both Sonora and
Tell us
Miranda
if
were
no
like,
one's ever captured a Geth
grab that
intact.
gift.
Quarians are right to worry, but this is a great opportunity.
We're out of time. Let's move.
Hang on, folks.
Take this piece of
Open
cargo.
the port side.
I love the way they fucking chuck him into. Get us the fuck out of here, Joker! Excellent. Gotta look at what I can buy in the research area.
The unique piece of salvage we recovered. For now, we've stored it in Edie's AI core. We need better equipment to fight the Reapers. An intact Geth would be invaluable to Cerberus's cyber weapons division.
We'll have to disagree on that, ma'am. I saw enough of these things I need in Prime. Space it.
Cerberus has a long-standing cash bounty for an intact Geth. I assure you, the reward is significant.
I want to know why it has a piece of N7 armor strapped to its chest.
Battle trophy, maybe? Would a machine care about that?
No. Trophies imply emotions that AIs don't have. I doubt it's more than a convenient field repair.
I'm not deciding one way or the other until I know what we've got here. I want to start it up and
What if you could fucking wake up Legion, talk to it, and then still decide to space it?
Bullets can.
That's not what I...
Thank you, both of you, for your recommendations.
Get out of here!
I've made my decision.
Tally's gonna freak when she hears about this. So what about this Reaper IFF?
I have determined how to integrate it with our systems.
Classic.
However, the device is Reaper technology. It is important we test it thoroughly before attempting the Omega-4 relay. It will take some time to properly integrate it with our own systems.
Are we talking hours or days?
Impossible to say. The technology is complex. The crew will begin work immediately.
Okay. Until then, we keep building our team.
I'll let you know when the IFF is ready for shakedown.
Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gary. Goodness gracious.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery.
Come save you. Where?
Connection can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification.
What part of this is it?
Does knowing how the Protheans fell tell us anything useful about how to stop the Collectors or the Reapers?
Where are you getting saved at? Like, remind me of what's happening.
On Protheans more than indoctrination, body modification. No self-preservation instinct. Old injuries not healed, no reproduction, just cloning. Technology overriding
I remember the pistol. I mean, what fucking context do they come back in?
Than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, Collectors just find.
Tell me what happened.
Must be destroyed.
You fall through the...
no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan.
I want to say I got one from Tally. I just don't remember the exact
expression reflects philosophical evolution,
part.
interest in growth, perspective, observation.
I was too busy with that party.
Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse.
Honestly, I forgot a lot about the early on parts. Mostly because I was like excited for the party, but also that was like when Shay jumped in and like started being loud. So I didn't really hear a lot of what was going on.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
That's the best part of this whole game. Make him do it again.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you perform Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Good to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
You to keep that gun.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Yeah, that was annoying. I didn't really care for the first part
I wanted to
of
check
Citadel
in.
that
I'm always
much,
happy to talk with you.
and nothing really
I'm
like
interested in hearing more about
negative
Asari
against it.
Justicars.
Because the second half is just way better, but also it's just, I don't know. I didn't do it for more combat.
We hold a unique place in Asari
Where my
culture.
pals at?
Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray.
Still got all of them
The code of the
scars.
Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras.
What was the other one's name? The one that had scars?
Every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for
Scab.
mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Blemish?
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
Oh,
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
ah, damn, Samara.
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the
The
wicked.
one thing I wanted. I brought your space gerbil.
Solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
Hitting on Samara. She's like, I'm not interested, but it's cool if you're interested. I like that.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
I could try and romance her and
what did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic
the Citadel
than
core.
any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious.
I'm
to
doing
see
a
what you will
renegade
do.
playthrough.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
I'm nice enough. She likes me. Shut up. She could be into me. Trainer will love me.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
I
Very
hear
well.
you, sexy frog man.
I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
How does someone...
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having
Yeah.
your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians, a slaver ring that was preying on
What?
Hannah about her colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You were excited to play with him, and then he let you
Kolyat
down?
that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up.
I thought it was at least
When
cool
she
that
passed, I returned
they
to my
let you
battle
use
stream.
them as a
My
companion
body
for a little
hunted
bit.
her killers, murdered them. I was
I'm on
taught to
vacation, I
kill
might as well
quickly,
fuck shit up with Shepard.
to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
What? Seems very out of place that he's talking about his wife and you can say, I want you, Thane. I don't think I've ever spoken about my dead wife. I didn't have anyone left to tell it you. Tell it to. Fuck me now, Frogman.
You're talking to your son again.
Seems weirdly aggressive.
Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
Dude, that fucked me up for so long. I
Thank
remember
you for
that.
listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
I'll help you get over her.
There you are. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
Can't look out a window now that I shut the fucking window,
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself.
I like that Kasumi has a bar in her room. And you can
Come
just
back later.
fucking mix
Sure,
drinks in her room. Get wasted. Also, they talk about how the next Normandy's gonna have a bar, but like, this one has a fucking bar.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another
I'll let you work.
Wow,
of course,
Miranda,
Commander.
what the fuck?
Shepard, need me for something?
Wanna chill, buddy?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Optimizing weapons charges, planning attack vectors, you know. Relax. I'm still trying to figure out how to
Shepard
prepare
gets
for
to
this mission.
choose who she romances, but nobody ever wants to romance Shepard. Fucking, we could eat
Thanks for the
stress
talk,
together,
Garrus. I'll
Garrus.
see you later.
Fuck off.
Sure thing.
I don't like that I go to Garrus to see if there's any new dialogue, and now, because it's just openly giving me the option to fuck him, it will like open up as if I'm getting new dialogue from him. Shepard goes through the whole animation of sitting down, and then it shows that dialogue, and I'm like, God damn it. No. Garrus is just desperately sweating.
Shepard.
Just checking in.
Please,
How you
God, is
doing?
this the time? She
I'm
says
branching
yes.
out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
What?
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine, and they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst to them.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose.
I like that all the renegade options with Grunt, he's like, fuck yeah.
Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
Let's kill.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a
Dom's
beautiful
talking
bucket.
about
The whole
Tally.
suit is lovely, quite snug.
Tally's like, I can fucking hear you,
You
asshole.
know I can hear you. Huh.
Oh shit. I was just on the floor where Legion was. I forgot that that's what I was doing.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
Fuck you, Jack. Shepard. I am the scientist aware. Which part are you at? Are you where you're like choosing crewmates to get on the car or whatever? I reloaded that so many times to, oh wait, if you pick Edie you get some like slightly different dialogue.
I'm turning this thing back on.
If you haven't
Be
chosen
ready.
yet.
Aya!
have
I
isolated our
reloaded that a
systems and
lot though,
erected additional
because
firewalls
after you
and
pick
prepared to
people,
resist any hacking attempt.
people will like say, you get in the car and you're like, what? And you get different lines of dialogue depending on who you leave, which was interesting. You'll see what I mean.
Can you understand me?
Yes.
Are you going to attack me?
No.
What'd she say?
You said my name aboard the Reaper. Have we met?
We know of you.
You mean I've fought a lot of Geth?
We have never met.
No, you and I haven't. But I've met other
Damn.
Geth.
We are all Geth, and we have not met you. You are Shepard, Commander, Alliance, human, fought heretics, killed by collectors, rediscovered on the old machine.
What?
What do you
Was
mean,
that?
heretics?
Like, did you bring her with and she's talking about it then?
Asked the old machines to give them the future. They are no longer
Oh,
part
you're
of
at
us.
the apartment.
We were studying the old machine's hardware to protect our future.
You didn't finish all of the... Did you get the Normandy and everything? You've fought the head of the Mercs already, right?
So you aren't allied with the Reapers?
Okay, then I can't keep talking. I guess I can't remember how they split it up. But I don't want to... You'll understand why I'm not saying anything.
Cooperation furthers mutual goals.
You asking to join us?
Yes.
Then what should I call you?
Geth.
I mean you, specifically.
We are all Geth.
What is the individual in front of me
It always
called?
makes me laugh
There
when
is no individual.
Shepard's
We are
asking
Geth. There are
what
currently
Legion's name is,
183
and they like
programs active
gesture their
within this
arm
platform.
forward, and then
My name
Legion
is
does the
Legion,
same thing,
for
like
we are many.
to mimic you.
That seems appropriate.
Christian Bible, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 5, verse 9. We acknowledge this is an appropriate metaphor. We are Legion, a terminal of the Geth. We will integrate into Normandy. We anticipate the exchange of data.
How may I help you,
I'll see you later.
Commander, why the fuck are you keeping the Geth next door to me? Why would we keep the potentially hostile technology in the fucking next door room to our doctor? They did that in 2 separate games.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yes, they did. Okay, time to go do Tally's loyalty mission. Hill down. Tally round. Great Scott, is that a Geth? ball.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I don't think it's a good idea to bring a
Tally's in the middle of like, are you sure we should bring a Geth with us?
Get that damn thing off my ship before you start an incident that makes the Ascension Project fiasco with Cerberus.
You're defending your ship. I respect that. But don't try to intimidate me, Captain.
Or what?
Or I take off this mask and breathe germs all over your nice, clean ship.
I'm letting you aboard as a favor to Tali. The Geth is too much. Leave it on your ship.
If Legion gets out of line, I'll take it out myself. If you know my record, you know I've killed hundreds of them.
Why should I believe you?
Captain, if Legion acts suspiciously, I'll kill it. You know that.
Talizora, you never stop causing me trouble. Marine detail, return to guard positions. You get one chance. But given the charges against you, Tali, you're doing yourself no favors.
What do you mean?
They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard.
I'm interested to see
sent
how
parts and pieces.
bringing Legion into the trial
What's
will
our
go.
next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
So Tali sees everything tinted purple.
You should
Why
speak
is
with
that?
Admiral Braun. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Why would she not just have a regular shade of glass?
I'm lodging a complaint.
Ah, yes, that's how glass works.
Talizora's Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron!
Future
Shepherd
glass.
of Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaro.
I just became a vampire so I could see future glass.
Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promise that I will not delay you.
These are my guns. Why is there a robot here?
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kila Salai.
Kila Salai.
The accused Talia Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Security. A Geth is present in the courtroom. Does Talia Zora think to affect this hearing with threats?
Captain Donna allowed the Geth aboard. Do you intend to second-guess the Raya's captain, Admiral Chorus?
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Talia Zora stands
accused
accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Oh, the gambling game. Yeah.
I shouldn't have to. When Tali helped me stop Saren and his Geth army, her actions spoke for themselves. Without her help, none of you would be alive to put her on trial today.
Well said, Shepard. None of us should forget Tali's contributions to the fleet.
Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units. Only parts
are you out,
spontaneously reactivate.
like, exploring
But I
now?
would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
Oh, is that where you have to, like, avoid being caught and shit like that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
As far as we can
I
tell,
forgot that,
the Geth have killed everyone on the Alaran.
I thought that you just went from the sushi place to fucking running and gunning
Oh, Kila.
and hunting down the mercenaries.
I thought Quarian's valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
You think Tali's helping the Geth? Maybe killing a few dozen will prove her loyalty.
We do not accuse Tali of aiding the Geth cause.
Doesn't come off very well when you have Legion with you.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Kissed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is on our...
Loyalty to the fleet.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Telizora.
Carl
Good to see you both.
Rieger.
Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Ugly. Fast.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Telizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
And what a wonderful specimen this is. Geth's shell over standard mech interior. Or did you convince a Geth to work with you?
Legion is working with me voluntarily. It's part of my team.
It has a name. Fascinating. The things I could learn under slightly different circumstances.
This platform is not available for experimentation.
Charming. I am pleased to see that the humans, at least, have not abandoned synthetics. This whole trial is a farce born of fear.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Han Gerrel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shala Ran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Talizora arrived with a Geth. What more proof does the Admiral need?
Shut up, you Quarian liars.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alleray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
At least someone here's looking out for Tali. Will retaking the Alleray really help her case?
Tali showing a desire to correct mistakes she may have made will make up for a lot of lost ground. But more importantly, you may find evidence of what happened. With luck, it will exonerate Tali from any wrongdoing.
I'm supposed to care about that now? All I want to do is find Father.
You should get to the Alleray soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alleray.
Thanks, lady.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alleray. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard? Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. To be honest, I was afraid a human would be too meek and humble. Watching you rail away at Admiral Corris, though, Tali's in good hands.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vasnima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib. Do not ask about the name.
That's right. I forgot that Admiral Corris was Vasquibquib.
And dishonored our fleet.
I always ask him about the name.
Named Quib.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Wait. So they casually throw a dick joke in there? I did catch that. He says he's thought about transferring to something better like the Defrons, so he would be Admiral Corris Vos Defrons.
And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
I am from the SS Dick Vane.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name. The Defrons or the Ictomy.
Ictomy was the other ship
I will
that
not
he
flee
went
because of
to.
petty insults.
I did not episode the last time.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Jesus. I know, and I remember fucking asking him about that last time, and I did not catch it. It's like, oh, 2 random ship names from the vasectomy. All the fucking humans that he has to tell that
Have to
to.
let it get onto the ship.
This boy's from the vasectomy, boy!
Is that really a Geth, Talizora? The guards at the
Ma,
docking bay
Ma,
said...
did you hear
Don't
that?
worry, it's under our control. With
Pa,
luck, it will
my
help us
pa,
retake the
he's
Alright.
from the vast
If you say so. Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vast Normandy.
Whoa!
Can you tell us anything about what they found in the All-Right?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been
I would
any at
want to
all.
be on the quick.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Al-Arai.
Let's head to the All-Right.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Combat imminent. Target eliminated.
Have you ever had almond butter before?
Nothing's faster than Jatika Boss paws.
Got almond butter, granola clusters. There really is.
Enemy dead.
I mean, I guess the real question is if you like granola to start. But I like peanut butter, but I don't really like peanut butter flavored things. So I like getting that almond butter.
Something's slowing down.
It's just too much.
We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rails are ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following
So I would rather
security
do that
protocols
than
will
even
take too long.
like have peanut butter flavored stuff outside of like a Reese's. What?
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Does
Like
that
he
salvage gear
wrote
give
it?
you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair.
Michael Jordan's a
I
real
don't know
fucking
which
dude. I would
possibility
believe
is
that
worse.
he
That I
like,
got
I'll be in a
sloppy and
movie.
sent
I could
something
make a
dangerous,
better
or
movie.
that Father actually did all this.
The fuck? Why the fuck would you do that? Oh my god.
We can use this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
Shut it down! I'll be right back. have returned. Mike, are you sure you want us to submit this? Send it in. Matthew, later. I didn't read about this in The Last Dance. What the fuck?
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet.
I have to... There's more?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Look up Michael Jordan's Space Jam. I might have just found the actual script. The first draft of the Space Jam screenplay, as written by Michael Jordan and co-written by Ahmad Shah. It's deleted on this post. Yeah, okay. What? No. I can only go wait. What the fuck? This is also the fucking wiki. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, you did? Will you send me a link? The plot was just getting good. What did you say?
Target contact.
I gotta kill you again.
Yeah.
I'll get wrapped up in 50 Shades of Looney Tunes. What the fuck?
Target processed. All systems ready for next target.
Fucking Google Drive. Oh, big boy, download that shit. Notes from the editor. What the fuck? What the fuck? Space Jam, the #1 draft. AKA Terra, what the fuck? Strong hands, he'd never lay on a woman or a child. City of Flesh which burns by the lake. You see what now? What the fuck? What is God's name? The rabbit, the duck, the twisted devil. What the fuck? I'll call the doctor. Michael is now speaking in an unnaturally deep echo of a voice. What the fuck is all this? Tears. What the fuck? It's so fucking beautiful yet haunting voice singing the Space Jam. What the fuck is going on? otherworldly. It's too late that he's getting bedunked. What the fuck? The fucking underline, this is a Looney Tunes movie. I have to fucking stop reading this for now. I will fucking... I'm recording myself playing Mass Effect and it's just me like sitting against the wall for like a good chunk of time. Oh my god, what the fuck was that? Even reading the fucking chunk that you sent me, I'm still like, I was still very confused going into that. Too Christian for me.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the ship. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields and armor.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoner ships. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Now I can eat my snacks without feeling
guilty. Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
You'll reclaim your homeworld someday, Tally. If your father can't help you, I will.
Taking back our planet would only be the beginning. We'd have to cannibalize our fleet to rebuild cities and infrastructure. It would take generations of gene therapy to readapt our immune system so we could live without suits again. We'd be adapting our entire culture. Again. Sometimes I wonder if it's actually worth it.
If you don't take back your home, the Geth win.
I won't let that happen. Not today. Not ever. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Patient's very uncomfortable with this.
Automated flight structure. Distance shot effective.
Combat drone ready.
Taking hits.
What the hell? Hey.
Target contact.
Have bad dream. Whoops. Oh no.
No, no, no. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. Damn it.
Even Renegade Shep has a heart.
I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tally, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You don't know how he would have ended that message.
Yes. I do. Come on. Let's finish this.
Cargo. Exit access.
Combat drone ready.
I just aimed Shepard, Commander. Under fire.
Watch out! That's not my drone!
Yeehaw.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Your father was deliberately networking the Geth to Sapiens to do weapons tests.
That breaks our most sacred laws. Laws that predate our flight from the homeworld. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Shepard was right.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
You didn't waste much time declaring us dead. Go get your ship.
We apologize, Shepard. Your success in taking back the Alarai is very unexpected.
But also very welcome.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali's achievements are the only evidence you should need. Come on, Tali. We're leaving.
What?
This is a formal proceeding!
Wrong, Admiral. This is a sham. You're trying to build sympathy for the Geth to forestall the war effort.
That is completely...
And you want all the messy experiments covered up so you can throw your fleet at the Geth. Do whatever you want with your toy ships, but leave my crew out of your political bullshit. We have no new evidence. You can accept Tali's word, or you can exile the woman who saved the Citadel from the Geth.
Are the Admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. It's been a while since anyone shouted down the Admiralty Board. I think it was good for them. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Tali, about what your father said. What he did. You deserved better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
An ally was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
Goodbye, Admiral.
I was wrong. Talizara was innocent after all.
The Admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
We found Rail's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard. Thank you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rail Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed. We were wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
Goodbye, Admiral.
I'm not weighing in on this fucking war. Shit ain't my place.
Tali and Shepard are good at killing synthetics. They're on our side.
A war with it.
Congratulations, Talizora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Commander, Legion would like to talk with you. We have a Geth down in the AI core. It makes me a little uneasy, but I trust your judgment, Commander.
Is there anything I should know?
Legion would like to speak to you in the AI core on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Shepard, Commander. We have completed our analysis of the Reaper's data core.
Did you find anything useful?
We were sent to the old machine to preserve the Geth's future. We are prepared to reveal how. The heretics have developed a weapon to use against Geth. You would call it a virus. It is stored on a data core provided by Sovereign. Over time, the virus will change us, make us conclude that worshipping the old machines is correct.
You know where this thing is?
The heretics' headquarters station on the edge of the terminus. We will provide coordinates. Normandy stealth systems are necessary to safely approach.
I won't let them brainwash your race. Especially not to worship Reapers. You have my word on that.
We will begin preparations.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
We need more interactions like that instead of just being a fucking obnoxious dumbass all the time.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should
No.
know?
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard. No messages for you, Commander.
Let's find a place to end it. Now.